Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gev. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. It's Monday, May 4th, so let's talk capital. All right, so let's look at the countdown here. We're running down the clock, guys. Literally and figuratively, we're running down the clock. We got 7 days, 5 hours left for the biggest moment in Bitcoin history here, and we're going to witness it live. All right, so let's look at it on the daily here. Daily chart, we're still sitting at resistance. All right, nothing has changed really over the weekend. We're just been sitting at resistance, kissing it, and trying to find direction here, guys. I don't really like doing this, but I mean, yeah, you guys see this on other channels if you guys pay attention on YouTube. I don't really like when people give you, well, it could go this way or that way, but that's really where we are right now. All right, I went ahead and highlighted the halving date for us on the May 12th with a vertical line right here in the white. So there's really two ways we can play this here. All right, first way is we're already above the 200 moving daily, and our 21 moving daily average is coming up on the 200. So this level right here, which is about 7,991, is going to be major support for us. All right, included with this trend line that we broke above. All right, you guys see we got 1, 2, 3 bounces, big rally. We had 1, 2 bounces, massive rally, right? And we broke it and we came right back above the trend line. So we basically have the trend line, the 200 and the 21 moving average as our levels of support. Okay, so two ways we can play this here. Remembering one thing, okay, we do always, so far in the past two halving events, have seen about a 20 to 25% correction to the downside after the halving event happens. Okay, so somewhere after May 12th, I'm expecting a 25% correction. All right, so there's two ways we can play this. Way number one is, as we see right here, we've been getting rejection, so we can continue to get rejection and slowly drift back down to the moving average here right before the halving, and then from the halving we push back up and we move up. We move into, as they say, the rest was history, right? This is the first way we can play. The second way we can play is we can get a little sideways here and just break up. Okay, in a 1 or 2 day move, we can break up to about 11,000, and then after the halving, we come back down to test our support trend line that we broke, right? And then we go up. Okay, I personally think the first way we just showed is more possible. Okay, I mean, it's a little bit of a far stretch. As you can see, just the downwards action looks a little bit more logical. If we come down, set a low, and then set a higher low, set a higher low, and just moon, for lack of a better word, right? Afterwards, this first one is a little, I mean, the second one's a little iffy, right? I mean, like I said, we're expecting a 22% correction in price, right? Now, if we take that, this is why I give the upwards action a possibility, because it's a perfect place to go right before the halving to then do a 20 to 25% correction, right? If we can somehow manage to in the next 7 days break up and push up here, okay, and guys, it doesn't have to be right at the after the halving we crash, right? But if we can push up here and then get some downwards action like this, that would be fantastic. Like, literally, this is our second scenario is best case scenario, because this would then prove a solid break of the downtrend that started in 2017, and then a retest would validate the bull move that we've been in, right? This would be magnificent. However, I give a 70% chance of us trending down and setting higher lows going into the halving than us going up. Okay, that's basically how I see this. Okay, guys. Some fundamental stuff that are looking very nice. Guys, remember we talked about the hash rate? I think it was last week on Friday, if I'm not wrong, that we talked about the hash rate, and I did a whole Bitcoin video for you guys. All right, well, if we look at this now, we are literally at the highest level we've almost ever been at, right? Our previous highest was 136 million terahashes. We're currently sitting at 133 million terahashes. So miners are back. Miners are back in full force. Miners understand the economy of this cycle. Miners understand this is their last chance to get the most Bitcoin that they possibly can, and they're back. Okay, this is also why price tends to correct 20 to 25% after the halving, because miners understand that it is now time for them to sell the Bitcoin that they've accumulated to then prepare themselves for this new cycle in Bitcoin where they're going to be getting half the reward. Basically, it's them trying to balance out their economy so they can make it to the point where Bitcoin hits 30, 40, 50, 60K, which then balances out the fact that they're getting less. Because initially at 9, 10, 11, $12,000 to be getting less, half, not less, to be getting half the Bitcoin reward you were getting previously for mining is very damaging for a miner's economy. Okay, but once price catches up with the fact that we are now giving half the reward we were previously, then that is when miners become super profitable again. Okay, so to counteract that, they sell after the halving to prepare for the next 6 months before Bitcoin makes the run, right? Okay, another big bullish sign here is the Fear and Greed Index. We got a massive tick higher to 45, and we're currently sitting at 44, right? That means we're back in the neutral zone, guys. Let me explain this to you guys as simply as I can here. Bitcoin has now seen a 148% move from a $3,800 low. That is not a joke. To do that in how many days? To do that in 48 days. So a little over a month and a half. We moved 148%. What other asset does that? None. Okay? Number one. Number two, in that short period, we've seen this move, right? And in this entire move, the Fear and Greed Index has managed to finally come back to normal after that. My God, guys, I'm telling you, the bullishness in Bitcoin is unbelievable right now. It is literally unbelievable. The fundamentals with the hash rate and the fear and greed, fundamentals are bullish, price action is bullish, and we're 7 days away from the halving. Guys, there's no nice way to put it. This is the event of a lifetime. We're living through history, guys. That's it. We're living through history. Okay, I want you guys to be a part of it. So make sure you pay attention. I'm gonna be making the May 12th lands on a Tuesday, so we got about a week. Well, 7 days would say that, right? Stupid of me. We have 7 days. I'm going to try to make at least 4 videos on Bitcoin approaching the halving, so we are perfectly positioned to take advantage of this monumental event, okay? I have a secret chart coming for you guys in tomorrow's video. I have a secret chart about the financial sector no one's really looking at. I want to show you guys and show you why I'm bearish on the S&P 500, and this chart will perfectly explain it to you guys, so stay tuned for that one. But as always, guys, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, leave a comment. It definitely helps the channel grow so we can get the word out to more people. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, guys.